A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna deena indallah al-Islam. Islam is only Allah's religion. Hasbunallahu ni'mal wakeel wa ni'mal mawla ni'mal nasir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mere liye kafi hai, wahi mere protector hai. God is enough for me and He is my protector. وَتُعِزُّ مَن تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَن تَشَاءُ بِيَدِكَ الْخَيْرُ إِنَّكَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. अल्लाह सुब्हान ताला ही जिसे चाहे इज्जत देते हैं और अल्लाह सुब्हान ताला ही जिसे चाहे इज्जत देते हैं और वही हर चीज़ पर कादिर है. My dear God, my God is the only one who gives the respect and He takes it away. Whoever He wants to take it away for, and He is control over everything. My dear fellow countrymen, today's my program is going to be a very special program. It's going to be mixed in English and Urdu. Because of my American audience, I think that it's about time that we should start doing program in English so people can understand, our Americans can understand what we are saying, what we're trying to explain them what's happening, because in Urdu I can understand, हमारे सिर्फ पाकिस्तानी समझते हैं, English में हमारे American भी समझ सकेंगे. That's the reason I'm going to give program in both language, English and Urdu. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring us something to your attention. I'm going to talk about some restaurant where we went to eat, my son and I, and this is not a paid commercial. I did not get a penny, but I think it's about time. If I see some good restaurant, we should say some good words about them. And particularly in the time when the India-Pakistan situation is the way it is, the India is blocking Pakistan for trades and different things. I think it's about time we should stop dealing with Indian businesses and we should support our own community members. So nihari to maine bahut jagah se khai hai, but my son says such a nihari on DDK Kebab and Grill on Highway 6 is right on the walls. If you're going toward from the business side, is on your left hand side. If you're coming from Sugarland, Highway 6 is on your right hand side. So we went there, met the owner, very pleasant man. All his employees call him a Papa and his wife a Mama. मैं बड़ा टच हुआ सुन, मैंने कहा ये क्यों? उन्होंने कहा जी मैं इनको अपने बच्चों की तरह ट्रीट करता हूँ. Because then easy to work with them. They love, I pay them right. I treat them like family and we work like a family. It's a very good family atmosphere there. We enjoyed it and very tasty food. So I think you should go there and try. I'm sure the other dishes are good too, but I can talk only two dishes which I tried. Nihari and Halim, and very good naans. You should try and see their friendly service. It's a DDK Kebab and Grill. And it's located on 11797 Highway 6 south at the Voss. And it's located at 11797 Highway 6 at Voss. So ladies and gentlemen, you should go there and try. And let me give you the telephone number also, which I have is 832-500-4618. I'm reading from their card. So it's a 832-500 4618, 832-500-4618. Good restaurant, you should try it. Let me tell you one more time, I did not get any money for this commercial. I feel good because I enjoyed it. I was hungry for good food and I enjoyed it. Thank you very much, sir. It's a very good food. And Mr. Freed, मोहम्मद फरीद साहब, मैं आपका बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ. बड़ा मज़ा आया आपसे बात करके. इंशाल्लाह आगे भी आपसे मुलाकात होगी और आपकी फूड को enjoy करेंगे. I think everybody should try it. Having said that, now let's begin our program and then we go from here. First of all, I want to thank to everyone for my program yesterday, which I talked about Narendra Modi, Sushma Swaraj, और उनकी जो first secretary थी, about her. But they spoke about against Pakistan and also in the United Nations. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, today's program was very difficult for me to prepare because I have to gather and gain all information before I go on air. Bits and piece, I took the information from here, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान पे एतबार करना बड़ा मुश्किल है, because you know Hindus are known liars, they are terrorists, Hindu terrorists. It's a very difficult, and the worst thing is the world biggest criminal, terrorist, the biggest terrorist, Narendra Modi, who have killed 5,000 Muslims in Gujarat, is their prime minister. There's a history. You can go on internet and see what he is, and also he's killing innocent Kashmiris now in Kashmir. Ladies and gentlemen, before I say anything further on my program, I'd like you to watch one small video that I'm going to present to you. This is about DGI या जो भी कह लें उनकी भारत की on their military commanders who say they were surgical strike in Pakistan last night. This is their joint press conference. You will notice one thing in this press conference. At the end of the press conference, they say no questions because they were afraid. But if the media asks them some questions, they may not be able to hide that there were no surgical strike. Yet, Pentagon don't believe there's a surgical strike, but CNN and other things, yes, there are surgical strikes because what the India is telling people. So watch this thing and look at it, how it can be. And as is today, the Pakistan television and Pakistan Army is reporting there are 5 to 8 dead bodies are on the borders, on the line of control. The India is afraid to send somebody to pick that up. I think they should ask the Red Cross to send the bodies to pick them up because they need to be brought to the attention of the Indian public that they were lying, the government is lying. This is unbelievable how Modi had tried to cover, how he tried to bring it all the temperature down by saying there's a surgical strike. And then again, many wonders that Nawaz and Modi are in cahoot with this conspiracy to commit crime against Pakistan and India. I would call this also crime against India. If Modi committed, then Modi should be prosecuted in India, lying to the Indian public, Indian nationals, whatever you want to call. Let's watch and then we go from there.
Respectively, almost 20 infiltration attempts have been foiled by the Indian Army successfully during this year. During these terrorist attacks and infiltration attempts, we have recovered items including global positioning systems and stores which have had Pakistani markings. Further, captured terrorists hailing from Pakistan or Pakistan-occupied Kashmir have confessed to their training and arming in Pakistan or territory under the control of Pakistan. The matter has been taken up at the highest diplomatic levels and the military levels at regular times. India has actually also offered consular access to the apprehended terrorists to Pakistan to verify their confessions. Furthermore, we had proposed that fingerprints and DNA samples of terrorists who had been killed in the Uri and Poonch encounters can also be made available to Pakistan for their investigations. Despite our persistent urging that Pakistan respect its commitment made in January 2004 not to allow its soil or territory under its control to be used for terrorism against India, there has been no let-up in infiltration or terrorist actions inside our territory. If the damage was limited, it has been primarily due to the efforts of the soldiers of Indian Army who are deployed in a multi-tier counter-infiltration grid, and most of the infiltration bids have been foiled at those locations. The Indian Armed Forces have been extremely vigilant in the face of continuing threat. Now, based on very specific and credible information which we received yesterday, that some terrorist teams had positioned themselves at launch pads along the line of control with an aim to carry out infiltration and terrorist strikes in Jammu and Kashmir and various other metros in our country. The Indian Army conducted surgical strikes last night at these launch pads. The operations were basically focused to ensure that these terrorists do not succeed in their design of infiltration and carrying out destruction and endangering the lives of citizens of our country. During these counter-terrorist operations, significant casualties have been caused to the terrorists and those who are trying to support them. The operations aimed at neutralizing the terrorists have since ceased. We do not have any plans for further continuation of the operations. However, the Indian armed forces are fully prepared for any contingency that may arise. I have just spoken to the Pakistani Director General of Military Operations and explained our concerns, and also shared with him the operations we had conducted last night. It is India's intention to maintain peace and tranquility in the region, but we can certainly not allow the terrorists to operate across the line of control with impunity and attack the citizens of our country. In line with Pakistan's commitment made in January 2004 not to allow its soil or territory under its control for any terrorist activities against India, we expect the Pakistan Army to cooperate with us with a view to erase this menace of terrorism from our region. Thank you very
In the
much.
past 85 or 90 days, there's a curfew, no food available, and they're making people stand up in line 4 years to 16, 18 years, 20 years, 25 years old, and they're using pellet guns and going them blind, and they have lost their eyesight. आंखें निकाल दी लोगों की उन्होंने, लाइनों में खड़ा करके, दहशतगर्द, हिंदू दहशतगर्द. Pakistan was blamed that Pakistan's terrorists from Pakistan had crossed, Jaish-e-Mohammed and maybe Hafiz people, crossed the Indian border, came in there and killed their 18 soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, those who understand the control line, LOC, the line of control in India, Pakistan, there's a bar, very, very strong, and then there's in that wires fence, which is there's electricity 440 volts, not 220, 440 volts. Even if the bird touches, it'll fries. Then there are, I think they put some mines in there. After that is their patrol unit, and then they have barracks. No, almost 700,000 soldiers in Kashmir on the borderline. How it is possible 4 or 5 or 6 people to cross the border and go into Kashmir, attack, die or come back? India has been complaining that and claiming that from years, Pakistan people or Kashmiri people has been crossing the border. Now they're saying we have a prisoner in control right now. He's from Muzaffarabad. Muzaffarabad is Kashmir, Azad Kashmir. Other side is occupied Kashmir. This is Azad Kashmir. No, he's a Kashmiri. He's not a Pakistani. Kashmiris are not Pakistani. वो कश्मीरी हैं. वो पाकिस्तानी बनना चाहते हैं और हम उन्हें लेने को तैयार हैं. भाई हैं हमारे वो. They're our brothers. Kashmiris are Kashmiris. They want to become a Pakistani, and we're ready to take them as a Pakistani. No problem. Because the resolution was passed in the United Nations, which gave them right of determination what they want, India or Pakistan. India is refused. India is the one who took this resolution to the United Nations. A few days ago, I was shocked when I see how big a liar their foreign minister Sushma Swaraj is. She stood on the world podium where the whole world is watching and lying. Kashmir is India's property, India's territory. We in Pakistan is streaming. My dear lady, how Kashmir can be India's property? The United Nations says disputed territory. And your own Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru took this to the United Nations when Pakistan whooped your butt and took the Azad Kashmir away. These are Kashmiris, not even in Pakistan. These are Kashmiris who's fighting us, with some Pathans, of course. Having said that, it doesn't make any sense why you lied from the world podium. And you said the Pakistan Prime Minister was lying, he said this, he said that. The only problem with the Pakistan Prime Minister's speech was, it was a good speech, but the only problem was, it looks like somebody whoop his butt and just put him stand up and make speech. He should have talked with Gulbhushan, the spy who was commander of the Indian Navy that we caught in Balochistan. He admitted under oath during the interrogation that he has been destroying or he has been giving money to the people to call terroristic acts in Pakistan, in Karachi, in Lahore, in Balochistan, in different parts of Pakistan, and he killed hundreds of people of hundreds of Pakistanis, and funded by RAW, the Indian intelligence. So who's harboring and who's training terrorists? Pakistan or India? So that's one thing. That was our problem, that Prime Minister of Pakistan did not brought that up, the issue in there. Then, top of that, another one, which is I'm very much concerned. This has been known fact now that Altaf Ghaddar, the traitor Altaf Hussain, which I will have to mention Altaf Hussain today so you can understand, because I refuse to put Hussain with his name, because Hussain is a name of Prophet Muhammad's grandson, and I don't think so Altaf deserved, because he's a traitor, he's a Ghaddar, he's a criminal, that he need the name of Hussain with him. The Altaf Ghaddar, that's Ghaddar means traitor. The Altaf traitor has been identified, and there's sufficient evidence, proof by his own people who are working with him, that he gets the money from India, RAW, Indian intelligence RAW, to destroy Pakistan. He was causing terroristic act, battakhori, bribes and taking ransoms of the people and different things, and killing, target killings and what have you. Was involved in Pakistan, undressed Pakistan, and India was involved. India was funding him. So who's terrorist? Who's harboring and supporting terrorists? Who financing India or Pakistan? I just give you two most recent example. Then another one, big one. Most recently, that the guy whose father was killed during President Musharraf's government. He is applying the asylum in India, and India is going to asylum. So he is known terrorist of Pakistan. So you tell me who's harboring terrorists? You're fixing to harbor terrorists. You have done more. You have other people in there. You take lots of Afghanis from there, from Afghanistan. These are Afghanis who believe that Peshawar is Pakistan. It's not us. It was given to us by Britain. At that time, the Pakhtun made a decision, the terror people there, and according to the British rules at that time, that they want to be with Pakistan. The only problem was at that time, the Britain did not ask Kashmiris, even though Kashmir have mostly Muslim population, where they want to be, they give that to the to Dogra rule, and Dogra went to the Nehru, and he, according to the baloney of India, and a piece of paper, white paper, he signed. Nehru said, without your signature, and give it the Kashmir to me, I will not help you. Supposedly he did that. So that's the big story. Very big story told by India, a lie. No. And right after the Prime Minister's speech, as you know, their first secretary came in and talked about different. Now they're saying that we did the surgical strike in Pakistan. Then, gentlemen, surgical strike, you know what that means? That means involving Air Force. That means involving your commandos. That means involving your army crossing the border. Pakistan army is known one of the best in the world. 3-4 top armies in the world, Pakistan known in that line. World best Air Force, 3-4 of them, Pakistan in the line. World best commandos, Pakistan, the number one intelligence in the world, even stronger and better than CIA, is ISI. You tell me they don't know that you crossed the border? There were no Air Force, but you mean jammed our radar? It's hard to believe. Come on, India, stop lying. Or if you did, you should have photographs. We were in Pakistan. Look at this. We destroyed this. Americans went after Bin Laden. It was on national television. They showed everything what happened. This is how country proves what happened, how they do. Even they lost a helicopter there. You didn't have one life, lost of one life. And that in the world, one of the world's most powerful army of Pakistan. यार ये कैसे हो सकता है कि दुनिया की इतनी बड़ी आर्मी के सामने तुम गए हो, दुनिया की चंद टॉप नॉच एयर फोर्सेस, रडार तुमने जैम कर दिया, सब कुछ कर दिया, एक बंदा नहीं मारा, कोई तस्वीर नहीं दिखा रहे, कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहे. If you would have crossed the border, Mr. Prime Minister, terrorist, Hindu, Dahshatgard, criminal Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, Hawker. If you would have crossed and your army had crossed the border, they would have video filmed, they would have done everything, they would have shown in all the world networks and whatever. Here's one thing does make sense, which I don't know why, maybe Khwaja Sahib had a fight with his wife. Khwaja Muhammad Asif Sahib. He went on front of the media, his face looking down, as you can see, I'm going to show you, and he said there were no surgical strike by India. Before I say something, let's listen to the Khwaja Sahib's what he says with a minute or so, and then we go from there. Here we go.
आज रात हिंदुस्तान की तरफ से स्मॉल वेपन फायर हुआ 5 सेक्टर्स में, जिसमें लीपा भी था, भिम्बर भी था, और 3 और लोकेशंस के ऊपर लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल पे उन्होंने फायरिंग की, जिसके नतीजे में हमारे 2 फौजी शहीद हुए हैं और 9 फौजी जो हैं वो ज़ख्मी हुए हैं। पाकिस्तानी अफवाज ने उनका भरपूर जवाब दिया और उसी कैलिबर में जवाब दिया जिस कैलिबर में वहाँ से फायर आया था। इस वक्त तक हमें उस साइड पे कितनी कैजुअल्टीज़ हुई हैं उसका अंदाज़ा नहीं है, लेकिन मैं बताना चाहता हूँ आवाम को मीडिया के ज़रिए कि हमारे 2 फौजी शहीद हुए हैं और 9 जो हैं वो ज़ख्मी हुए हैं। तो इस वक्त जो है वो फायरिंग नहीं हो रही। ये सुबह के पैर में जो रात का यानी अलग सुबह के वक्त ये सारा वाक़या हुआ है और ये एक सोचे समझे मंसूबे के तहत उन्होंने किया है, जो पिछले चंद दिनों से वो एक बात कर रहे थे अपने अवाम को, अपने मीडिया को सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए। तो उस सिलसिले में उन्होंने ये अटैम्प्ट किया है, लेकिन हमारी तरफ से अल्लाह के फजल से भरपूर जवाब दिया गया है और इंशाअल्लाह ताला अगर फिर उन्होंने कोई ख़िलाफ़ वर्जी की, लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल की या सीज़ फायर को लाइन को वायलेट किया या सीज़ फायर को वायलेट किया, तो पाकिस्तानी अफवाज जो हैं उसका मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगी इंशाअल्लाह।
Now folks, you see that? No, Khwaja Sahib should have known that this is going to be shown on Indian television. He should at least smiling, talking. No, with confidence. So what India is saying, they're using this, look his body language, look his face, look at this, that means something happened. Many wonder. It's true, Khwaja Sahib, many people do wonder something happened. I am a very strong believer of democracy, and I say speak the truth. If Pakistan should have admitted, if there was surgical strike, Pakistan should have admitted, yes, there was surgical strike. We were sleeping, or we were drunk, or we have womanized the army, we were doing something, whatever. You know, I'm not saying, मैं अपनी आर्मी को blame नहीं करना चाहता, हमारी बेहतरीन आर्मी, जो भी वजूहात थी, वहाँ पर आपकी आर्मी नहीं थी, उन्होंने वहाँ से क्रॉस किया, हो सकता है कराची में भी तो उन्होंने क्रॉस किया था ना जब हमारी वो बेस उड़ाई थी उन्होंने. So this can happen, admit it, and then retaliate. Teach India a lesson. You did it, no, nothing happened. Now if you attacked on India, they're going to say what? No, India made this bigger story because what they're doing in Kashmir for last 85, 90 days, there's a curfew in there. Over 100 people have been killed by Indian terrorist army. Over 1,000 people has been blinded. They have no eyesight. They are blind totally for life. To deter that from the world attention to the other side, what India did, India came up with this story, fiction story of Uri attack. That's how it looks. I am an investigator for the past 35 years. Pieces don't fit. Pieces don't fit. And I have fought it in Kargil. I have done different things. Pieces don't fit. No way. I know what happened in Kargil. You were saying we won the Kargil war. We beat the daylight out of India. Of course, at the end, because of Clinton, one of the enemy of Pakistan, President Clinton, Bill Clinton, I consider him as an enemy of Pakistan. What he did to Pakistan and how we have to come down from the hills of Kargil hills and down, that's where we lost few of our men. And that was because Nawaz Sharif was Billy Boy. I call him Pagal, Prime Minister of Pakistan. That was his bobo. He was not a strong Prime Minister. He should have stand up, okay, Mr. President, we will cause ceasefire, but I will not give Kargil away. No. I'm not going to give you the mountain. They belong to us. They took it before 1965. I think that's what he should have done. No, he didn't, because he is very buzdil, very kamzor, very weak, pagal Prime Minister of Pakistan. That's what he is. And many people in Pakistan today think that because his friendship with Modi and his business in India, he's Indian spy put in Pakistan. They feel the Muslim League Noon run by Indian raw. And that's the reason from his sugar factory, lots of raw agents were found. It makes sense. I'm not blaming Mr. Prime Minister to you, but these are people of Pakistan have start putting pieces and bits together. पाकिस्तान के लोगों ने सोचना शुरू कर दिया है और वो कह रहे हैं कि नवाज शरीफ रॉ का एजेंट है, इसकी शुगर मिल से रॉ के लोग निकले हैं, ये रॉ की पार्टी है, रॉ ने इसे पैसा दिया, देखो ये क्या कर रहा है, हमेशा खामोश रहता है, भारत के खिलाफ कुछ नहीं बोलता, जैसे इल्ताफ, गद्दार, बगला बगर, दुश्मन पाकिस्तान भारत के खिलाफ कुछ नहीं बोलता. देखिए, दैट्स मेक सेंस. उसके अलावा शहबाज शरीफ की अपनी बेटी हिंदुस्तान में एक जनरल के नवासे के साथ ब्याह हुई है, हिंदू के साथ. लानत है यार ऐसी जिंदगी पर. हिंदू मुस्लिम का तो निकाह ही जायज नहीं है. मैं इस पे फिल्म बना रहा हूं. आई एम मेकिंग मूवी ऑन दिस. लव इन अमेरिका. दिस हिंदू गर्ल मैरिंग ए मुस्लिम एंड इमाम refused to marry them because she's not Ahle Kitab. She has to be Jewish, Christian, or Muslim to be married. Now we are allowed to marry Jewish, we are allowed to marry Christian, we are allowed to marry Muslim with each other because they have Bible and Torah on them. It's a book of God sent on them. And Moses and Jesus came from God. Abraham came from God, the prophet of all the prophets. Father of all the prophets, I'm sorry. Having said that, this is very important, Khaja Sahib. This was wrong what you did. This harmed Pakistan very severely, very, very bad harm to Pakistan. Having said that, now आगे चलते हैं थोड़ा सा. अब हिंदुस्तान दुनिया से ये कह रहा है हम आगे कुछ नहीं करेंगे. Because what India was trying to do, there was chaos, there was cry out in India to take revenge. So India came up with this story that I did the surgical strike in Pakistan. I'm not going to do any more. Because they know nothing happened, the Pakistan will not retaliate. And everything will go away, even eventually will die out. But look at there, here's something very special. Hamid Mir from Geo Television. Really, I used to love him. I used to respect him, but I have no respect left from him, what he did to his own country. He said on Indian television, the F-16 was going, I got scared, I think something happened. We don't get scared of F-16. Our kids enjoy, our people enjoy when the F-16 going. They look, oh, look at that, man, that's beautiful. हामिद मीर, तुम्हें सोचना चाहिए था, तुम्हें शर्म आनी चाहिए थी कि तुमने भारत के टेलीविजन पे जाकर ये कहा कि तुम खौफजदा हो गए, तुम डर गए कि F-16 रहने. तुम भी गद्दार हो, गद्दार पाकिस्तान हो? क्या तुम भी भारत के एजेंट बन चुके हुए हो? ये क्या बकवास की तुमने? It doesn't make any sense. Look at that Indian media, Hamid Mir. All Indian media is together. इतने टुगेदर हैं कि वो डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहे हैं पाकिस्तान की इज्जत को, तार तार करते हैं. हर वक्त जब देखो पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान, उनको पाकिस्तान का फोबिया हो गया. दे हैव फोबिया ऑफ पाकिस्तान. Pakistan is on their brain. They can't. They eat Pakistan. They sleep Pakistan. They wake up Pakistan. Everything Pakistan. India is so much screwed up on their mind with Pakistan, 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 Pakistan. They're scared. They can't even go to sleep. Pakistan is coming. So what are you doing? Our media, हमारा जो मीडिया है, उससे एक दूसरे का हाथ थाम लेना चाहिए. Differences put it on side. I would say same thing to Imran Khan. Put the differences on side. And let's work together to, this is a very difficult time. Next few days could be very difficult. What bothered me here is very much. I have a great respect for Raheel Sharif, our Commander-in-Chief of Pakistan. But in this incident, Raheel Sharif make only one telephone call to the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Maybe they're playing calm and cool for some reason. The military could have many reasons. Now, I must say something here very, for my people to understand. Let's hope that this is military way or not alarming India and taking a revenge. Clear revenge from India for जो हमारे दो soldiers मरे. Or what bothered me when those two soldiers were buried, no army personnel was there. Prime Minister of Pakistan or President of Pakistan or political leaders, an army official should be in that funeral. अगर आप नहीं जाएंगे तो लोग मिलिट्री के बारे में क्या सोचेंगे? रहील साहब जरा सोचें कि मैं क्या कह रहा हूं। मैं पाकिस्तान का बेटा हूं, मैंने अपनी ज्यादा जिंदगी अमेरिका में गुजरी। 98% of my life is passed in the United States. I strongly believe in the Constitution of the United States of America, and I love this red, white, and blue flag as well as I love green and white flag of Pakistan with star and moon. But saying that, that's the reason I'm concerned. I believe in freedom of speech like we have in America. I believe in freedom of press like we have in America. Freedom of expressions like we have in America. Of course, time to time, there are some things happen because 9/11, President Bush had to take that action, and I support him. Country is more important. Do what you have to do to save the country. Same thing. Nawaz Sharif, put your business aside. If you cannot govern, if you cannot run the country, resign. इससे पहले के लोग तुझे गोली मार दें, तुम्हें हैंग कर दें, क्योंकि भारत के ऊपर कोई कंप्रोमाइज नहीं करेगा। तूने इतनी खामोशी इख्तियार की हुई है जैसे वो तेरे सांडू हैं। इतनी खामोशी प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब आपने इख्तियार की हुई है, यहां पर कुछ नहीं बोल रहे। ना आप उनकी बलोचिस्तान पे बोल रहे हैं, ना आपने स्ट्राइक पे कुछ बोला है। एक मीटिंग कर, आप हेरल्ड में शॉपिंग कर रहे थे, मुल्क इमरजेंसी में जा रहा था, और 10 दिन के बाद आप आ गए। अब आपने जुमे को मीटिंग रखी। Immediately there should be meeting. Look at what Indian Prime Minister did. He went to the control room. You should have gone to the front of, डरते हो डरपोक, इसलिए तुम नहीं जाओगे front line पे. You should go on front line and see what happened. What's going on? Meet with the soldiers, shake hands with them, encourage them, tell them Pakistan standing behind them. And Nawaz Sharif, can you do that? No, I don't think so, because you are not even a man. तुम्हें तो सिर्फ कुर्सी चाहिए और पैसा चाहिए, पैसा पैसा, money, money, money. You came in power only to make money. How you transfer billions of dollars from Pakistan? I think it's about time. ये जो धरना दे रहा है इमरान खान, या जो जुलूस निकाल रहा है, doesn't make any sense. But इमरान खान, हालांकि मैं उसको अखरोट समझता हूँ, डम समझता हूँ, बेवकूफ समझता हूँ, अहमक समझता हूँ, मैं उसे स्मार्ट नहीं समझता. ही इज नॉट ए स्मार्ट मैन. अगर वो स्मार्ट होता तो मुशर्रफ का वो सपोर्ट मिनिस्टर बनने के बाद, फॉर्म मिनिस्टर बनने के बाद आज प्राइम मिनिस्टर होता. उसने धरने दे दे के अब तो वो खैबर पख्तूनख्वा भी खो देगा. ही इज गोइंग टू लूज खैबर पख्तूनख्वा बिकॉज पठान कैन वोट यू वन टाइम बिकॉज वी कॉल द अखरोट, द ड्राई फ्रूट, यू नो. एंड आफ्टर अखरोट को तोड़ने के बाद जब वो अपना गिरी खा लेता है तो उसका दिमाग झाप पड़ता है. सेकंड टाइम वो वोट नहीं देता, क्योंकि उसने अपना वो खरोट की गिरी खा ली होती, उसका दिमाग चलने लग जाता है, फिर वो वोट नहीं देता. कहता है ओ अच्छा तेरे, तूने मेरे को पागल बनाया, अब मैं तेरे को वोट नहीं दूंगा. तो इमरान नॉट गोइंग टू गेट vote again for Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. You won't be able to keep the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa 2018. Better you start working right now, start protecting right now, start doing something so you can at least come near. Otherwise, you out completely. Every election you're losing with 2,000 or 4,000, but you're losing. Mia Nawaz Sharif type of guy, you can put him 100,000 years in election, he will win every election because he know how to give bribe to people. He win with bribes. Unless you have enough money like Nawaz Sharif, give bribes, you won't win. यही problem है पाकिस्तान की. People, the problem Pakistan people take bribes to vote. Corruption. Corruption को खत्म कर दो, पाकिस्तान ठीक हो जाएगा. Pakistan is a very rich country. Now look at, this was brought to my attention today. My secretary told me, he said, Mr. Shaikh, the Secretary of State from the State Department had called Pakistan to hold it, not to strike or something. Think about it. Are they our friends? How much we had done for them? What they did for us? Nothing. They went, they took India in their lap, and we have China. India ने क्या सफारतकारी की? हमारी सफारतकारी क्या है? हमारी सफारतकारी मक्कारियन फनकारी. मक्कारियन फनकारी. That's what we do in सफारत. हम मक्कार हैं, फनकारी करते हैं. ओ ये हो गया, वो हो गया, फातिमी साहब है, फलां है, सरताज अजीज है. कहाँ है हमारा फॉरेन मिनिस्टर? अगर फातमी साहब इतने इंटेलिजेंट है तो उन्हें फॉरेन मिनिस्टर बना दो। अगर सत्ताज साहब में चलो 90 साल के अंदर फॉरेन मिनिस्टर बना दो। Why we don't have no foreign minister? Where's our foreign policy? Mr. Prime Minister, you are not capable to run the country. God said resign. रिजाइन करो पाकिस्तान से, जान छोड़ो, इससे पहले कि रस्सा डाल के लोग तुम्हें खींचते हुए सड़क पे ले आए। होने लगा है ये। आते उम्र पे अगर लोग पहुंच गए तो क्या 1-2 लाख और लोगों को संभाल सकोगे? खींच के तुम तो होगे नहीं, तुम तो भाग गए होगे वहां से, तुम तो इस्लामाबाद में बैठे होगे, आप तो होंगे नहीं वहां पर। Having said that, let's go this way. We had no foreign policy. India ने क्या किया? India striked, supposedly what India said, we strike. Next day they got 22 diplomats from all different embassies and brought them and told them what happened. They believed it. But Pakistan should have done the same thing, but India is smarter than Pakistan. Admit it. They're smarter than you because they're leaders. They're corrupt, but they're leaders. Look at their prime minister. World-known criminal, Narendra Modi, Dahshatgard, terrorist. 5,000 Muslims he killed in the state of Gujarat. Thousands of Kashmiris he killed in Kashmir. Still rising. This is the man when no country was giving a visa because he was named as a terrorist. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. He getting a visa now for the country is coming because he's a Prime Minister. He believes the same way. Once a criminal, always a criminal. He believes the same way that killing is the right way to stop somebody for freedom. Now let me ask you, what the Kashmiris are doing, just put yourself in their shoes. Boston Tea Party. Remember? To Britain, they were terrorists. To us, they were freedom fighters. Same thing with Kashmiris. The young man who was killed, what the Prime Minister is saying about him that he was a leader. Yes, he's leader for his country. He was a freedom fighter. He was not a terrorist. Why he picked up the gun? Why we American picked up the gun in our hand when somebody attacking America? Because we want to defend our country. Same thing that Burhan, the young man, was doing. He wanted to defend his country, and the Indian army killed him. All he wanted was freedom. Because his family is killed, his brothers, sisters, relatives are being killed by terrorist Hindu army of India, and he took a gun in his hand, and they called him a terrorist. They call Hafiz Saeed a terrorist. He's a terrorist, not terrorist, I don't know. Now they're asking that we should give them Hafiz Saeed and Lashkar-e-Jangi. Okay, we give it to you. Give us Narendra Modi, Rajnath, Sushma Swaraj. Give it to us. They murder us. Let us have them. Rajnath have blinded people in Kashmir. Genocide. Narendra Modi, genocide. In Gujarat and also in Kashmir. Sushma Swaraj, genocide in Kashmir and also in Gujarat. Let us have them. Give it to them and we give you Hafiz and we give you Lashkar-e-Jangi's people. Can you? Let us prosecute Narendra Modi. What people can do, I remember Vietnam War. In Vietnam War, I remember very well, they issued a warrant for Lyndon B. Johnson, the President of the United States. They issued a warrant to bring him live and dead. I think it's about time that we should issue a warrant against the Narendra Modi that we want him live or dead. Put a name on his price and head. If America could do it in Bin Laden because he was a terrorist, we can do it because Narendra Modi to us is a terrorist. Nothing wrong. If anybody say in the world, we want Narendra Modi's head because blah, 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 blah. He's killed the people. Show them. Show the world. Bring to your embassies. What the hell of embassies? What the hell for consulate for? You can't even hold meeting. Other day, there was a agitation in front of Indian consulates. These are Kashmiri people from Srinagar, another handful of people. And there were some RSS people screaming and yelling and all that. We should have gone there. We should support our Kashmiri people, but we was not there. Kashmiri people are today calling, we are Pakistan, we will get free. Azadi leke chhodenge, hum Pakistan hai, Pakistani hai, hum Pakistani hai. वो खुद को पाकिस्तानी कह रहे हैं और हम उनको दूर भेज रहे हैं. नवाज शरीफ अपना पैसा कमाने के लिए इसको सिर्फ पैसे की परवाह है और लोगों ने आम बात करनी शुरू कर दी है कि भारत का एजेंट है, रॉ का एजेंट है, भारत के लिए काम करता है, सिर्फ पैसा बनाता है। Ladies and gentlemen, another thing. India is putting sanctions on the trade of Pakistan, so we won't trade with Pakistan. तमाम पाकिस्तान के स्टोरों पर हिंदुस्तानी मसनूआत बिकती, चावल, आटा, दालें, मसाले। Stop buying Indian products immediately. Stop Indian airlines over the air of Pakistan. No Pakistan airspace should be used by India. Furthermore, I would go, if I was the Prime Minister of Pakistan, I will put block on every foreign airline who lands in India cannot go over Pakistan. Who flies from India to go to their country cannot fly over Pakistan airspace. Go to the other side. I think it's about time that we should do that. अगर किसी और कंट्री को नहीं कर सकते तो इंडिया को ब्लॉक कर दो। इंडिया के जहाज हमारी एयर स्पेस से नहीं गुजर सकते। वी जस्ट हैव फ्यू प्लेन, हमारी जहाज कहाँ उड़ते हैं? फॉर ईस्ट में कितने हमारे 4 या 3 फ्लाइटें हफ्ते में जाती हैं। दे कैन डिटोर, उसमें होते क्या हैं 50 बंदे। Who cares? I think all my friends who are listening me in United States, in Japan, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Europe, and everywhere, I think it's about time the people of Pakistan should write to Parliament of Pakistan and the President of Pakistan and the military commander-in-chief of Pakistan, Raheel Sharif, that we want Nawaz to be removed from the government. And to the Supreme Court of Pakistan, take a notice, remove Nawaz Sharif. He is not qualified to be Prime Minister of Pakistan. Look what he did in the Panama Leaks. He should be removed. He is basically enemy of Pakistan at the presently and because of the Indian crisis. Now what happened tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe army will stick him pretty hard. He may start talking, well, you have to hit him. Why we have to hit him? Nobody, am I living in Pakistan? I'm living in the United States. I'm an American citizen. My ancestors, my parents came from Pakistan. I lived all my life in America. I'll just say 98.5% of my life I lived in the United States. But I still feel for Pakistan because जरा सी नम होती मट्टी बड़ी ज़रख़ेज़ है साकी। पाकिस्तान की मोहब्बत को अपने दिल से नहीं निकाल सकते। मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी का 98.5 हिस्सा अमेरिका में गुजारा है, फिर भी पाकिस्तान के लिए मेरे दिल में मोहब्बत है। मैं कितनी अच्छी उर्दू बोलता हूँ, लोग मुझसे सवाल करते हैं, आप गोरे लगते हो, आप उर्दू कितनी अच्छी बोलते हो, इसलिए कि मेरे माँ बाप ने इसमें इंटरेस्ट लिया और मुझे सिखाया। दिस इज़ अप टू योर पेरेंट्स। मैंने कुरान पढ़ा, मुझे नमाज़ पढ़नी सिखाई। मैं कोई एहसान नहीं करता हूँ नमाज़ पढ़ के, मैं अपनी आक़िबत के लिए करता हूँ। आई एम अ मुस्लिम, आई एम प्राउड टू बी ए मुस्लिम। हैविंग सेड दैट, यहाँ पर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बातें मुझे और भी करनी है। हम गलती पे गलती करते चले जा रहे हैं, समझ नहीं आ रही कि हम कहाँ रुकें। It's important the Prime Minister of Pakistan should take a break now. Take a deep breath. Call all party conference, every political party, take them in confidence. Got all Navy, Army and Air Force, take them in confidence. Talk to China to detour the water of Indus River, other rivers which come from Himalaya, from China into Pakistan, so they won't go to India. We can give them their part of water because we will not block anybody's border. It's not right. Stop dealing with all products, and first, last but not least, all वो जो रेडियो वाले हमारे हैं, थोड़ी सी गैरत उनको होनी चाहिए, थोड़ी सी गैरत, थोड़ी सी शर्म, थोड़ी सी हया। हिंदुस्तान के गाने बजाने बंद कर दो। All Indian movies should be banned in Pakistan. No Indian movie. हमारे आर्टिस्टों को मार के भगा रहे हैं. They're telling our artists to leave. They're beating them. They're torturing them. I think it's about time we should ban all Indian movies in Pakistan. We should ban all Indian products and also Bangladeshi products. Bangladesh is an enemy country. No, I am not against the Bengali people, because Bengali people believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Believes in La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. He's my brother. I am not against the Bengali people. I am against the Bengali government or Sheikh Hasina. If we boycott with Bengali people, then we hurt our own brother. But I think to teach the government a lesson, we should boycott their product. आज मैं कमीज खरीदने गया तो कमीज के पीछे लिखा हुआ था मेड इन बांग्लादेश। मैंने उसको दिखाया, मैंने ये बांग्लादेश, I don't like this country, it's no good, आई वांट मेड इन यूएसए। उन्होंने कहा मेरे पास यूएसए की नहीं, चाइना की, यहाँ से टेक इट चाइना। मैं कोरिया की खरीद लूंगा, चाइना की खरीद लूंगा, जापान की खरीद लूंगा, इंडिया और बांग्लादेश की नहीं खरीदूंगा। और अब दूसरी बात, हम लास्ट में एंड पे आ रहे हैं जी, हमने पाकिस्तान को तनहा कर दिया, हो गया जी, हो गया। हमने साक कॉन्फ्रेंस कैंसिल कर दी। एट द साक कॉन्फ्रेंस, इन देयर bylaws, if one country back off the SAARC conference gone on a window, who is with you? Bhutan. What's the value of Bhutan? 5 minutes matter for Pakistan. 5 मिनट की, 2 मिनट की मार है पाकिस्तान की भूटान की। वैल्यू क्या, उसकी हकीकत क्या है? नथिंग। भूखना के ढेर बेड़े थे उन्होंने। What is the value of Bangladesh? Bangladesh is our enemy, we know that. They was going to stand with India, is always with India. So it's not a big deal. I don't think Pakistan should be member of SAARC. I think they should come out of SAARC. There's no need to be SAARC or even in the Commonwealth. No need to be in Commonwealth either. Get out there, it's waste of money. And second thing, the most important thing what I want to talk about today, ये जो हाथ होता है ना, यू करने वाला is better, यू करने वाला is always problem. I think it's about time Pakistan should pay the debt back to America. Don't borrow anything from America. Don't take any army equipment from America. Stop making your own. जिस तरह नवाज शरीफ साहब पहले गए थे, मुल्क संभालो, कर्ज उतारो। अगर आप में जरा सी भी गैरत होती, या आपको कोई, अब तो आपका कोई इतबार करेगा नहीं, क्योंकि आपने वो जो डॉलरों को रुपया में चेंज करके अपने पैसे लेके बाहर भागे थे। उसके बाद कोई भी शख्स, कोई भी समझदार आदमी नवाज शरीफ पर इतबार नहीं करता। आज तो लोग यहां तक कहते हैं, पीपल आर सेइंग अप टू हियर, एनीबॉडी हु सपोर्ट नवाज इज गद्दार है पाकिस्तान। आम कहते हैं लोग, जो नवाज को सपोर्ट करता है वो पाकिस्तान का गद्दार है। जो नवाज शरीफ को सपोर्ट करता है वो पाकिस्तान का गद्दार। दीज आर पीपल ऑफ पाकिस्तान आर सेइंग टुडे। इसलिए नवाज शरीफ साहब, अब कोई आपकी बात नहीं मानेगा। लाइए किसी को, ऐसे लोगों को सामने लाइए कि जैसे मुल्क सवारो, कर्ज उतारो और हम पैसे लेके अमेरिका के पैसे पे ऑफ कर दें, IMF से बाहर आ जाए, इनके कर्जे ना लें। माई डियर नवाज शरीफ, रीड माई लिप्स, स्टॉप बोरिंग मनी। कर्जा ले लेके एक एक बाल कर्जे में चला गया। इवन ईच ईयर ऑफ द पीपल ऑफ पाकिस्तान इज इन अ डेट। You can't pay the interest. That's how the country will go bankrupt. This is what they do. Why they kill Gaddafi? Because he want a gold coin. Why they kill Saddam? Because he want nothing in dollar. He want the oil in euros, and they killed him because dollar will go down. There were no weapon of mass destruction. There's nothing against Gaddafi because he want a gold currency for the entire Africa. पूरे अफ्रीका की Gaddafi gold currency बनाना चाहता था, उसको मार दिया। सद्दाम का क्या कसूर था? कोई कसूर नहीं था, कोई वेपन ऑफ मास डिस्ट्रक्शन नहीं थे। वो तेल को, ऑयल को, गैस को, पेट्रोल को डॉलरों में नहीं फरोख्त करना चाहता था, यूरो में बेचना चाहता था, उसको मरवा दिया। ईरान खड़ा हो गया इनके सामने। ईरान पे इतनी सैंक्शन लगाई, क्या बना? कुछ नहीं हुआ। लेट देम पुट सैंक्शंस ऑन। नथिंग गोइंग टू हैपन विद सैंक्शंस। वी हैव द एंटायर मिडिल ईस्ट विद अस। वी ईरान नेक्स्ट टू अस। नथिंग गोइंग टू हैपन टू अस। वी हैव डिपेंड ऑन ऑल आवर कंट्री, वी हैव एवरीथिंग। हमें कर्जा ही नहीं मिलेगा ना। हु केयर? Better you don't get loans. Iran survived, we can survive too. देखो घुटने टेक दी ना ईरान के सामने इन्होंने। ईरान ने बेहतरीन मिसाइल भी बना लिए, हमने भी बना लिए। होपफुली कल और अगले 2-3 दिनों में जो कॉन्फ्रेंसेस और मीटिंग्स होने वाली हैं, उसमें ऐसा फैसला होगा that Prime Minister of Pakistan will come up to a decision that they will retaliate against India. You know, there's 2 soldiers they have killed ours. I think we should kill 200 of them. 100 soldiers for each 1 soldier is killed. 50 soldiers for each citizen of Pakistan died. जितने भी बॉर्डर पे शहरी में पाकिस्तान है, उसमें हमें 50 उनके फौजियों को मारना है। मेक दिस ऐसे एक इसका बना लें, वो आप एक उसका बना ले कि ये इसका पहाड़ा है, ये हमने करना है, ये इसका फार्मूला है। Every Pakistani citizen kill 50 soldiers, India must die, be killed. Every soldier of Pakistan Army, Navy, Air Force is killed. 100 soldiers of India must die. We should kill 200 at least soldiers of India, and tell in the United Nations that there's a body laying of Indian soldiers on the LOC line. India is so afraid they're not picking up the bodies of those soldiers. If they don't, send a lift over, bring them to Pakistan, say हमने इनको मार दिया, दे दो इनको, दुनिया को दिखाओ, ये लो इनकी बाडियां। झूठ बोलते हैं। और जो आपने वो अगर आपने इनका वो एक सोल्जर पकड़ा है, bring him in the front of the world. It's about time. परेड करो, ऐसी की तैसी वर्ल्ड लाके जिनीवा रूल्स की, हमें कौन से रूल्स हमारे फॉलो किए जाते हैं? Who give a damn? Or did India give a damn of the Geneva rules? They want to shut down your water. Did India give a damn? They want to do the strike against you. They care? Crossing LOC? No, they don't. You shouldn't neither. I think it's about time the Pakistan army should raise our army limits to about 1.25 million. हमारे 2 लाख सोल्जर वजीरिस्तान में बैठे हैं, 200,000 soldiers in Waziristan, and India think they're too much occupied. If they leave the Waziristan, that's one of the best army in Waziristan. If they leave the Waziristan, we will have the terrorism from there again, and this will be all over. All the work the army had done will be gone to the whole, thanks to Nawaz Sharif. Because this Pilly boy, this Pippi boy, he is not even a man. He can't talk. He won't open his mouth. वो पाए खाने में लगा होता है सुबह, और पावे ले आओ जी, तो कोचा ले आओ तो मैं खावा, उसमें लगा रहता है. मियाँ साहब खाओ पावे जिन्हें खाने ने, but you should serve Pakistan properly. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the major issues that I'm talking about. It's a very serious time. Every citizen in Pakistan must get the first aid training. Every citizen in Pakistan on your own start getting a military training and start learning how to shoot gun. It's very possible that you may have to help your army. And I will ask you to stand behind the armed forces of Pakistan. And I will ask every soldier of Pakistan, God bless you and protect your mother and brother and sisters of your country. Allah will be with you. And I think, may Allah show Sirat al-Mustaqim to Nawaz Sharif, which is very difficult. I think it won't be shown because Shaitan ne Khuda se aakhir tak madad mangi hai. Shaitan say to devil, Shaitan say to Allah, to give me at the end of the world. So Nawaz Sharif is getting help from Satan, so he will not have Sirat al-Mustaqim. He won't have the right path. Furthermore, the people of Pakistan are saying that Nawaz Sharif is a spy of India. He's supported by the RAW of India. I don't know how much truth to it, but it looks like the people of Pakistan are on the right track. I think it's about time that somebody should come out from the military or civil government or the courts to remove him before the people will hang him or shoot him. I remember here what Tahir al-Qadri said, how Indira Gandhi died, how Rajiv Gandhi dies, how the Abraham Lincoln died. Just think what he's trying to tell. He's asking somebody should come out and shoot to Nawaz Sharif. I don't believe on the killing of Nawaz Sharif like this. I'm not believing on taking a law in your hand. I think this should be through the legal system, through the justice system. He is a criminal. He transferred millions of dollars out of Pakistan. He should be punished. ये तो कुंडा बना हुआ, जाओ मेरा करना जो कर लो, मैं नहीं देता, मैं नहीं जवाब देना, बदमाश बना हुआ. I think Mia Nawaz Sharif should have called President Musharraf, अपने difference को side पर रख देता और Musharraf साहब को United Nations में भेजता. President Musharraf should have come to the United Nations to speak for Pakistan. He would have done a very good job. और भी लोग थे बहुत से पाकिस्तान में. उससे तो बेहतर था कि मलिया लोधी को अपनी जगह खड़ा कर देता, लेकिन नहीं, इसने आना था. India has emergency, their prime minister did not come, they sent their foreign ministers. सरताज अजीज इससे बेटर जॉब कर सकता था, लेकिन नहीं किया. लेकिन बेस्ट मैन आई थिंक फॉर दिस जॉब मे बी ही शुड हैव सेंड इमरान खान. इमरान खान की प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वो जब तकरीर करने बैठता तो उसकी ज़बान थड़क जाती है. ही कैन नॉट मेक ए रेगुलर स्पीच. इफ़ यू लिसन टू हिम नाउ, यू आप सुनेंगे आप इमरान खान को कि तकरीर करते करते वो बौंतर जाता है थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा ढीला है ना, अखरोट है ना ऊपर से, वो सही से स्पीच नहीं कर सकता. इवन इन इंग्लिश he cannot on regularly speak. He had to do pause and speak, pause. He could have done pause and speak. लेकिन वहाँ 20 मिनट होते हैं, उसमें 15 मिनट की पास होगी तो बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो जाती. मलिया लोधी वॉज वेरी गुड कैंडिडेट. सरताज अजीज वॉज गुड कैंडिडेट. मुशर्रफ वॉज द बेस्ट कैंडिडेट. प्राइम मिनिस्टर शुड हैव कॉल्ड मुशर्रफ, से मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, जनरल साहब, we have maybe lots of differences between among us, but this is a matter of Pakistan. You should go and speak for Pakistan in the United Nations. मुशर्रफ इनकी फटियां उखेड़ देता पकड़ के हिंदुस्तान की, वहां पर ऐसी की तैसी फेर देता इनकी, उसे फ्री हैंड देते. और आज हिंदुस्तान आंखें दिखाने के काबिल. अब भी वक्त है मियां साहब, मुशर्रफ को पकड़ो और उसको लेके आओ गवर्नमेंट में, और उसे कहो मेरा एडवाइजर बन, अपनी साइड पर रख, बाद में लड़ लेना. You can argue and fight with Musharraf later on. Right now you need him. He have Kargil experience. He have lots of experience with all these generals who are retired from all retired generals. All put them together. All the generals. All the brigadiers who are retired, put them together, get the advice. They have one of the best advisors. Let's put together a good mission, not a surgical strike. We go in India and take over Kashmir. हिंदुस्तान बात करता है ना, मैं आपसे बलूचिस्तान छीन लूंगा, आप वो बलूचिस्तान के दहशतगर्द को पनाह देने वाला है, खुद तो दहशतगर्दों को पनाह देते हो और हमें कहते हो कि हम पनाह दे रहे हैं। हमें तो मोदी दे दो, हम तुम्हें हाफिज सईद दे देते हैं। मोदी से बड़ा दहशतगर्द कौन है? अपने एक दहशतगर्द को तुमने प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाया हुआ, लानत है तुम लोगों के ऊपर। बेवकूफ बना रहा है तुम्हें, कुछ नहीं हुआ बॉर्डरों पे, बेवकूफ बना रहा है। उसने इसको स्लो करना था कि मैं कहां फंस गया भाई, मेरी धोती कहां फंस गई, पीछे से बनी हुई धोती। दहशतगर्द हिंदू ने ड्रामा किया। That's exactly it. He's a terrorist Hindu. His dhoti, which knotted from the back, it got stuck somewhere, and he need to bring down. He very much escalated by the media. He wants to bring it down, and this is how slowly he did, and he's coming down. That's why they are saying we are not going to attack anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, think about what I said, and I want to tell you this program was sponsored by Astro Security Investigation. Astro Security Investigation is licensed by the state of Texas, C16262. If you want to be a bodyguard, if you want to become a private investigator, if you have commissioned security officer license expiring and you want to expire, we have also Astro Security Institute of our school. We can train you for license, for guns, for different things. Please give me a call at number, as you can see mine, 281-394-4337. Astro Security Investigation, 9898 Bissonnette, Suite 150, Houston, Texas 77036, USA, 281-394-4337. As you can see my number here. And one more thing, I'm thinking about having a young lady with me, beautiful, good looking, Jasmine Nagar, with Dilkush Nakush, मेरे साथ बैठ के प्रोग्राम करे, उसको पे भी मिलेगी उसकी. If you want to be and you can speak good English, don't say julmi and khushi hui or ye is proper English and proper Urdu, give me a call. You must be a legal age, at least 18 and above, must understand Urdu language. You will be paid a sufficient salary per hour to work with us. Give me a call at the VAR TV's office at my cell number 832-741-0564. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, मैं हमेशा जाने से पहले हमें ये कहता हूँ, मैं अकेला ही चला था जानबे मंजिल, मगर लोग साथ आते गए, कारवां बनता गया। तुम दिए बादे मुखालिफ से न घबराए ख्वाब, ये तो चलती है तुझे ऊंचा उड़ाने के लिए। ये मेरी माँ के अल्फाज थे. And last and least, what I usually tell you, you saw me, आपने अपनी दिखती हुई आंखों से मुझे देखा, धड़कते हुए दिल से महसूस किया, सोचते हुए दिमाग से आप ज़रा सोचें कि जो बातें मैंने की हैं सच हैं. मियाँ नवाज शरीफ खामोश रहते हैं, कुछ नहीं बोले. अगर उन्हें सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक किए तो हमें बता दीजिए, सच बोलिए हमारे साथ. ख्वाजा मोहम्मद आसिफ साहब का चेहरा क्यों लटका हुआ था, और हमारे रहील शरीफ साहब खामोश क्यों हैं? आर्मी के एक ही आदमी ने सिर्फ बयान दिया कि झूठ है. हिंदुस्तान उस पर खुश है कि अगर ये झूठ है तो चलो हमारे ऊपर वो अटैक नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन वो अपना फेस बचाने के लिए कर रहे हैं. दे डूइंग दैट फॉर द फेस सेविंग थिंग. हम अपनी नाक बचा रहे हैं. क्या ये सही है? Don't lie to yourself and don't lie to the country. Tell us the truth. Why no diplomats were called in the Pakistan Foreign Affairs and told them what happened, what's going on? I think we needed regular meetings, regularly invited 30-40 diplomats. ये नहीं कि अब सऊदी अरेबिया को बुला लें, दुबई को बुला लें, यूरोपियंस को, सेंट्रल साउथ अमेरिकन को, अमेरिकन को उनको बुला के बताएं कि वहाँ क्या हो रहा है. जैसे जैसे भारत कर रहा है पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ. आई थिंक इज अबाउट टाइम. और जो पानी का मसला है, इसे कश्मीर के take this matter to the Chinese and say bring the water back from the other side of China, back of Kashmir and into Pakistan, bypass India, so we never have to have this water threat again. Furthermore, the port of Makran and make a good port at Tata and give them in Chinese or Russian control. Deal more and more with Russia, with their weapons, and get some ammunition from Russia. अमेरिका से असला लेना बंद कर दें. कोई फ़ायदा नहीं पैसे खर्चने का जहां आपकी इज्जत नहीं. मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आज आपका प्रोग्राम पसंद आया होगा. अपनी राय देने के लिए मेरा नंबर यहां लिखा है 832-741-0564. गिव मी your advice, your idea, what you think of my today's program. It's a very serious program. I was very much disturbed when I got up this morning and listened that Pakistan have surgical attack, and then later on we're calling in Pakistan and checking for the total lie of India. India की जुर्रत भी नहीं हो सकती कि वो लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल को पार करे unless they want to go on a war. ये उन्होंने ड्रामा किया है नीचे लाने का टेम्परेचर जो उनकी मीडिया उठा के ऊपर ले गया हुआ था. अब आपके मीडिया पे ताल्लुक रखता है. ये नवाज शरीफ को गंदा करने, जलील करने को छोड़िए, वो बाद में करेंगे. इसलिए मुल्क का साथ दीजिए, पाकिस्तान का साथ दीजिए इस वक्त, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान है तो हम हैं, वरना कुछ नहीं. चलता हूं. और जाने से पहले एक बात हमेशा आपसे कहता हूं, फॉरगेट अबाउट द रेस्ट. वॉर टीवी इज द बेस्ट. अल्लाह हाफिज. पाकिस्तान जिंदाओ, पाइंदाबाद.
इस परचम के साथ तले हम एक हैं, हम एक हैं. इस परचम के साथ तले हम एक हैं, हम एक हैं. सांझी अपनी खुशियाँ हो, सांझी अपनी खुशियाँ और हम एक हैं, हम एक हैं. इस परचम के साथ तले हम एक
जिगरा जाए चमको माहे मशानी करियो मंदे जिगरा जाए चमको माहे मशानी भूला कैसे मना ज़ीर तेरी बहारों के मेरे वतन 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 तेरी जन्नत में आएंगे एक दिन मेरे वतन तेरी जन्नत में आएंगे एक दिन सितम शुआर से तुझको चुराएंगे एक दिन ये गुले नस्करन नहीं भूले हसीन फूल के वो अंजुमन नहीं भूले हसीन फूल के वो अंजुमन नहीं भूले तेरी बहार में फिर मुस्कुराएंगे एक दिन तेरी बहार में फिर मुस्कुराएंगे एक दिन मेरे वतन तेरी जन्नत में आएंगे एक दिन करियो माहे मशानी करियो मंज़े जिगरा जाए चुम्नू माहे मशानी वतन बखैर बहारे वतन नहीं भूले मेरे वतन मेरे वतन चाहते हक के लिए कर रहे हैं तैयारी चाहते हक के लिए कर रहे हैं तैयारी दिखाएंगे सबे दुश्मन को शान कहानी दिखाएंगे सबे दुश्मन को शान कहानी तेरी फिजाओं में कलियां खिलाएंगे एक दिन तेरी फिजाओं में कलियां खिलाएंगे एक दिन मेरे वतन तेरी जन्नत में आएंगे एक दिन करियो मुझे जिगरा जाए चुम्नो माए मशानी करियो मुझे जिगरा जाए चुम्नो माए मशानी भूलाऊं कैसे मनाज़िर तेरी बहारों के मेरे वतन
इन लोगों को समझ नहीं पाओगे दिल पर जानी गाय जिनकी अम्मा है और भैंस है जिनकी नानी इन लोगों को समझ नहीं पाओगे दिल पर जानी गाय जिनकी अम्मा है और भैंस है जिनकी नानी गाय के पिछवाड़े से भरते पीने का पानी फटे पटाखा तो कहते हैं था कोई पाकिस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी। लेते हैं पंगे बनते हैं खिलाड़ी, पंचर करवा लेंगे अपनी गाड़ी। लेते हैं पंगे बनते हैं खिलाड़ी, पंचर करवा लेंगे अपनी गाड़ी। इन्हें मार चाहिए ये है ऐसे ही, जूते खाएंगे ये फिर वैसे ही। चुपके बैठो खाओ दही और कर लो भोजन पानी, तुमको पता नहीं है कैसी कौम है पाकिस्तानी। उसके हमने मारा था ना भूलो बात पुरानी, फिर से हम दोहराना दे वो गुजरी हुई कहानी। आंखों में सुपर पावर के सपने हैं, भूखे नंगे जिनके शहरी अपने हैं। आंखों में सुपर पावर के सपने हैं, भूखे नंगे जिनके शहरी अपने हैं। चाय वाला कुछ बदला तो नहीं है, मोदी पागल ये समझा तो नहीं है। जितनी भी अफगानिस्तान में कर ले चरब ज़बानी, कभी भी इनके हो नहीं सकते ये भाई अफगानी। इनको डबोएगा एक दिन गंगा मैया का पानी, मिल जाएगी मिट्टी में इंडिया की राम कहानी। देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी, देखो ये है हिंदुस्तानी।